Before surgical instruments can be sterilized in the autoclave, they must first be sanitized. Sanitization involves a series of steps designed to remove organic material from an article and to lower the number of microorganisms on the article to a safe level. The medical assistant is responsible for sanitizing contaminated instruments in the medical office. Before beginning this procedure, review the material safety data sheets for the hazardous chemicals you will be using in the sanitization process. An MSDS provides information regarding a chemical, its hazards, and measures taken to prevent injury and illness when handling the chemical. Apply your disposable clean gloves. Transport the contaminated instruments to the cleaning area as soon as possible after use. The instruments should be carried in a covered basin from the examining room to the cleaning area. Apply heavy-duty utility gloves over the disposable gloves. Utility gloves help protect your hands from sharp instruments and the irritating effects of chemical solutions. Separate sharp instruments and delicate instruments from other instruments to prevent damage to or dulling of the cutting edges. Delicate instruments should be separated to protect them from damage. Immediately rinse the instruments thoroughly under warm, not hot, running water to remove organic materials such as blood, body fluids, tissue, and other debris. The temperature should be approximately 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 44 degrees Celsius. Water that is too hot could coagulate the organic material and make it difficult to remove. Next, decontaminate the instruments by disinfecting them in an EPA-approved chemical disinfectant. Decontaminating the instruments removes pathogenic microorganisms from them, making them safe to handle. First, select the appropriate chemical disinfectant and check the expiration date on the container label. Observe all personal safety precautions listed on the label of the disinfectant. The name of this disinfectant is Sidex. The label indicates that chemical-resistant gloves and safety goggles must be worn when working with Sidex. Follow the manufacturer's directions on the label for proper mixing and use of the disinfectant. Label the disinfectant container with the name of the disinfectant and the date when the disinfectant will no longer be effective. Sidex is effective for 28 days for use and reuse before it needs to be discarded. If needed, activate the chemical disinfectant and pour it into the labeled container. Immerse the articles in the chemical disinfectant. Make sure the articles are completely submerged in the disinfectant. Cover the container that holds the chemical disinfectant. The cover prevents the escape of toxic fumes and the evaporation of the liquid, which can change its potency. Disinfect the articles for 10 minutes. Next, you must clean the instruments. First, obtain the instrument cleaning solution. Check its expiration date. An expired cleaning agent loses its potency and should not be used. Observe all personal safety precautions listed on the label of the cleaning agent. Follow the directions on the manufacturer's label for proper mixing and use of the cleaning agent. The detergent may need to be diluted with water. Remove the articles from the chemical disinfectant and place them in a basin containing the cleaning solution. Use a stiff nylon brush to clean the surface of each instrument. Be sure to thoroughly scrub all parts of the instrument. Brush delicate instruments carefully to prevent damaging them. Use a stainless steel wire brush to clean grooves, crevices, or serrations where contaminants such as blood and tissue may collect. If there is a stain on the instrument, attempt to remove it using a damp cloth or sponge to which a commercial stain remover has been applied. Scrub each instrument until it is visibly clean and free from organic material and stains. After cleaning each instrument, Rinse it thoroughly with warm water for at least 20 to 30 seconds to remove all traces of the detergent. Detergent residue left on the instrument could cause stains, which could build up and interfere with the proper functioning of the instrument. Open and close hinged instruments while rinsing to make sure the solution is completely rinsed out of every part of the instrument. Dry each instrument with a paper towel and place the instrument on a cloth towel for additional air drying. If the instrument is not completely dry, stains may occur on the instrument. Check each instrument for defects and proper working condition. Lubricate hinged instruments using a steam-permeable lubricant to make them function better and last longer. Apply the lubricant to a hinged instrument in its open position. Open and close the instrument after applying the lubricant so that it reaches all parts of the hinged area. Place the instrument back on the towel and allow it to drain. Rinsing and wiping are not necessary. After you are finished sanitizing the instruments, dispose of the cleaning solution according to the manufacturer's instructions. It should never be reused. Remove both sets of gloves and sanitize your hands. Wrap the instruments and sterilize them in the autoclave according to the medical office policy.